Welcome, oh. This one is the Muse. My people, it sounded familiar. Is it? It sounds like what you have had before in the past. My people, my people, you're welcome. My people, now welcome to the Muse. This is Signature TV Muse. What is Muse? Let's keep talking. These Oyibo people can easily confuse you with language. What do they call Muse again? My understanding of Muse is when I see the Lord, I'm thinking and talking. Understand, please, action neighbor. The Gen Zs claim to know everything. The Gen Zs, kudos Gen Zs. But remember that any generation that forget their past will not ever go far. So if you are Gen Z, remember the Gen X or Gen Y or the generation before you. You know, when you wake up in Nigeria every day, you think, or you want to think. You get confused. You just heard very well that can think well, of course. People said, I go boy. You know, so when at times you are hungry, the hunger is mowing away in your stomachs and the worms are enjoying and then running up and down your stomach. You can't think, you know, and that's why I always suggest that always become a disciple, anti-hunger and hardship disciple. That's me. My name is Chris Chibuzo Maduka. Your colleague. You are uninvited guest into your home on this program called The Muse. My father said, there's this story he told me of a young man who wanted to go and get married. You know, those days, you go join your father in the farm to grow up, show your macho, you know, and physically grown, everything, they will be tested. You won't know your parents are testing you whether you have grown to get married. So one of the days, you know, the guy came back and said, Daddy, I've been saying I want to get married. The guy said, you want to get married? He said, you are growing up, I'm watching you, but we passed through the last test before we make you a married man. They went and bought puppy. For those people, the Gen Z, you know, some of them don't know what English is. So puppy is a small dog, a baby dog. That's a puppy. I gave it to the man. I said, you should be training this puppy when he's growing to know how you handle this dog. We mean they did tell the guy that was the test of your maturity to get married. So one of the days they came back from the farm hungry and they've cooked the food and they gave the young man his own portion of the food. He dropped his portion of food on the ground. You know, those days there's no dining table. The way you have at the way you have at the offices of the distinguished, those ones who have a very palacious, you know, big homes. Those days you live in huts, you know, as a young man, he dropped his food on the ground to go and wash his hand. Before he returned, the dog that was bought there has put his mouth on the food and started eating, lapping on the food. Ha! The man, out of anger, just went back and gave the dog a big kick. He landed on the wall the other side and do and died. So he came back to the father. The father said, what happened? You know those things. That's why you start knowing that the Bible stories are true. What God told Adam, is it? He said, Adam, where are you? Adam said, I'm naked. So when the man noticed that the dog the father bought for him is dead, he couldn't even go to the father. He was clutching the dead dog. And around, he didn't know what to say. If you ask me, you know who I go ask. Take with, come with clean hands. We need to revalue everything. Oh. I'm not in support of anyone. You can call, I'm just an ordinary man. You can come to searching in my house. But when, of course, to plant a kit is a difficult thing. If it's all those things that police can. I'm not saying it, you know, but I know that policemen, when they want to deal with you, some people have said, share what they did and all that. Now you sabi. Because anybody who is doing bad thing knows. We cannot come in Nigeria and say we don't know what we are doing to ourselves. The wickedness of Nigerians against their fellow Nigerians, God has begun to hear it all. But let me say, it's the same thing. As we make our mat, and so we lie on it. That's all. That's our Muse. The music can't stop. We muse on trending issues every day on Signature Television. My name is Chris Chibuzo Maduka. Well, stay with us and don't go away.